Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, this is your first time watching, my name is A.Nicole. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So let's go ahead and talk about how everything started out. So I used my e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer, and then I used Touch in Soul's No Problem Priming Water and their primer combined, which I never used the priming water before. So we'll see how that turns out. And then I used a combo of my Makeup Revolution Daily Hydration, Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. And I don't know where it went, but I used my Tarte Creaseless Concealer under the eyes. So then I decided to do my brows. And I was like, okay, let me just try something new because I'm lazy and I didn't want to go get my products from the living room because I went on a trip and I took everything with me and my eyebrow pencil was in there. So I didn't want to go get that. So I was like, yeah, let me just try something new. So I tried something new, right? So I'm using it and I'm like, this is really creamy. It's going on real easy. The first thing that should have told me it wasn't an eyebrow pencil was the fact that it didn't have a spoolie, only a sharpener. So I was like, that's kind of weird. Why does this have a sharpener? But then what actually got me to realize it wasn't an eyebrow pencil was the fact that it had glitter in it. But the glitter wasn't in it in the very beginning. It wasn't until I got to this side that I noticed that there was glitter in it. So I look at it and I'm like, this is an eyeliner pencil. So today my brows were done mostly with an eyeliner pencil because I wasn't wiping them off. You know, it kind of looks fine. And then I used my Ulta Beauty brow pencil to fill in the rest. And, you know, after I used the spoolie, most of it wiped off because it wasn't an eyebrow product. So that's how my day has started off. Hopefully your day has started off better. But let's get back to what we're doing in this video. We are going to be trying out the Coca-Cola Morphe products. I have the lip and the eyeshadow palette. So I was going to do a different palette today, but I decided to ask Instagram which one I should try, and everyone said Coca-Cola. So we're going with the Coca-Cola this morning. And I am a collector of Coca-Cola items, so when I saw this line, I was super excited, and then when I went to buy it, it was sold out. But I did get it, and this is going to be my last makeup purchase for a while. I actually got it from Ulta because it was sold out on their website, and then immediately after I bought it from Ulta, it was on their website again. But at least I get points from Ulta. So thank you for not having it available on your website when I went to purchase it. I was going to use an eyeshadow primer, but I have no idea where it is. It's usually just sitting here and then I forget to use it, but the day I remember to use it, it's not there. So obviously we're going to start out with a nude shade. I am probably going to start out with The Real Thing, which is this shade right here. And I don't like that the shade names are not printed on the actual palette. They're on this sheet because I hate these pieces of paper. These, not paper, plastic. I hate those things. I'm also going to be using these Shayna B Miami makeup brushes, eyeshadow brushes, eye brushes, whatever. It's not a good day. I got these from Ipsy with an eyeshadow, Violet Voss eyeshadow palette for, I think it was $20. I don't remember. I don't think it was 20. Honestly, I don't know. But anyways, I have these brushes and this is what we're going to use today. So let's see if they are named. All right, we got a blending brush, a shadow brush, a smudge brush, a concealer brush, and a crease brush. So yes. All right. So a nice wide set of brushes. Obviously, I don't do cut creases. I'm not there yet. So again, we're going to start out with, what was this again? The Real Thing in the crease. I don't think I said what foundation I used. I used the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation today. I skipped right over that with the concealer. Okay, so where to go from here? You know, obviously I'm really attracted to these bright reds up here. But let's go ahead. We're still gonna use the reds. But I'm gonna use Refreshing, which is this really dark brown down here, to deepen the outer corner, which this set doesn't really have a brush in the shape that I like to use for my outer corner. And as I said, all of my stuff is in a bag in my travel bag. So let me see if I can find something to use. One moment. I did find a couple different options. I'm probably going to go with this Lavish pencil brush here. This causes the most inconvenient times. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this blending brush and blend it out a little bit. So now I'm going to take the deep red, which is called Good and Red. And I'm going to place it on top of the brown. I'm not going to take it out as far. And then I'm going to bring it more towards the inner corner. And to do that, I'm going to use this eyeshadow brush. These brushes are really soft and they're easy to work with. And I'm just going to take the blending brush again and kind of blend it in a little bit. I just don't want any harsh lines. Alright, and then I'm going to take this concealer brush and apply Always Bright, which is this bright red shade. That. Right, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the blending brush and just blend them together. I'm just going to use the opposite side and just blend that over a little bit. I just don't want any harsh lines like I said before. Okay. Alright, and then obviously I'm going to use the red shimmer, which is called Pop Culture. I'm not going to use the smudge brush to apply that, so let me find a brush for that. You know what? Let me see if it... Okay. I'm just going to use my finger. So here's what the shimmer looks like on my finger. And then I'm not taking it out to the outer corner. I want the darker color to show. But by applying this with my finger, it's like allowing the colors to actually show through. So it's not just completely covering up the colors that I placed down before. Alright. And this is really glittery, which I've said before I'm not a fan of. But as long as it doesn't fall off, I'm okay. I think. Alright, so I did grab a liner brush. And this is from the Moda Pro line. So I'm going to take the dark brown and meet the dark brown on the top. Okay. And then I'm just going to wipe it off, and then I'm going to take the deeper red. Just following the same pattern that I did on the lid. Wipe that off, and then going to put the bright red on the inner corner. Well, not on the inner corner, but like, you know what I mean, on the inner part of the eyelid. Alright, and then I'm going to use a smudge brush to smudge it all together. Well, not all together, but you know what I'm saying. Now for the inner corner, I really don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to put this pop of blue in there. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's called Cool Story. So let me show you closer up. I'm going to use the blue shade. So I really just went in a line. So, and then down here. So I have a lip liner brush, or fine liner brush from Lavish, and that's what I'm going to use to apply this. Yeah, I really like that. It's really shimmery. It kind of has a purple hue to it. And I'm not sure if that's probably because it's mixed with the red a little. But I do really like it. I really like that. I do. There is some fallout. I noticed it more with the reds than I did with the deep brown. And also the glitter kind of flakes off a little bit, but honestly, it could be worse. So let's see. Here is the final look. I do like it, and if you do hear any little child speak, my daughter does speak very loud, so you can probably hear her. Alright, so for highlighter, it looks like I pulled out the Revolution Ultra Strobe Balm. I just want to go back to what I picked out. Okay, so I haven't opened this, but this is from Sweet and Shimmer. I've never used the product from them. I do have some more. I just haven't gotten around to using them. These are really affordable. I believe I got them for like $5 or something, like super cheap during a sale one time. So to apply this, I don't know what I'm going to use. That's supposed to be a concealer brush. I really should have just went and gone and got my brushes. But I'm lazy. Alright, so I have this bronzing brush. That's what we're going to use. We're going to use the lighter shade, which I don't know what it's called, but that's what we're going to use. And then again, we have this strobe balm, which I honestly don't have a brush for that either. I'm going to use this contour brush. Honestly, not a fan of cream type highlights. I feel like that's not doing anything. I was gonna dig my finger in there. I still feel like that's doing nothing, so we're gonna pick a different highlighter. I'm gonna put the same amount on the other side just in case it does do something, but I don't see anything happening. Okay. Alright, we have the Ulta Beauty Duochrome Illuminator. It has a sheer holographic finish, which is always nice. This is what we picked out. So this is what we're going to use. And hopefully it's better formula than the last one. Oh, yes, it is. So this didn't pick up on the brush like at all. I may just throw that in the trash. So that does something. That does a lot of something. I put way too much on the brush. And it has kind of a blue tint to it, so it kind of goes with the blue that I put on the inner corner. And that applied way too much. So let's use this powder brush to try to move it around a little bit. And it may just be because it got like stuck to the first one I tried to use. Honestly, that's probably what happened. Alright. Yeah, because it stuck way more on this side. That's my bad. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the lip products. Alright, so we did bright red on the eyes. There are 4 different shades. So we have Overflow, which is like a white gloss. I'm just going to swatch them and then show you. And then we have Share, which is like a pink. And then we have Classic Babe, which is a bright red. Which we all know I love a bright red, but I did bright red on the eye, so I'm probably going to go with one of the other shades for the lip, even though they're more of a gloss. And then the last one is called Taste Maker, and that's brown. So here are the shades. All look like nice glosses. I can't decide between these two which one I want to use. I'm probably just going to go with the pink because it's more like nude, neutral too. So let's see. Yeah, it's really a gloss, so it really doesn't show. So I'm gonna see what Tastemaker looks like too. They smell like fresh baked goods. Okay, so I like Tastemaker more because it shows up more on me. It's more visible. So I just mixed the two. I put this one on first and then put this on top, which still doesn't look like much, but has more of a pigment than the original color did. So this is the look. Let's go ahead and spray our all-nighter setting spray. I honestly did like the palette. So it did blend well together. There's pigment. There is some fallout. But I haven't had a palette yet that didn't have any fallout. So here's all the shades. You can do a decent amount with it. I will definitely be using it again. And I like how there's like a whole line of like shades that you can use together. And then this corner over here is like blue shades that you can make a look with. You can do a lot with this palette. So I do like it. I heard some not good things. I've heard people say don't waste your money on it, but it's decent. It's decent. It's I think it retails for $22, which honestly isn't bad for a palette. So yeah, I mean, I like it. That's my personal opinion. The colors blended together nicely. The glitter shade was decent. I really like the blue shade in the inner corner. I really do like that shade. But that is all I have for this video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with new videos. New videos are always coming. They may not always be on Sunday like this week. We're doing it on a Thursday. But I will make sure I put something out every single week. So I got cut off again. I don't know, my camera like gets to like, it gets in these fits and it's like, yeah, I can't record anymore. I do have space on the card, but I'm not going to record anymore. But I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye now.